Welcome to the Austin LGBT Chamber of Commerce podcast. I'm Tina Cannon, your host and CEO of the Chamber. On today's pod, we're going to talk about local business news. The headlines this week: Amtrak is looking to release an RFQ for 240-mile high-speed train project. Let's go. And Austin Uber users can now hail a driverless vehicle. Plus, CapMetro's having a little flucker at... Yeah, they're having some shit go on with their app. We're going to talk about what you need to know to be able to ride. Y'all, I just needed to hear the music to get me in the mood. Oh. How's everybody doing?
It was great.
It's March.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know after all that fluster.
I was deciding if I was going to say the F-bomb or not, and I was like, fuck it, I'll just say what I want to say.
Well, you've gone and done it now.
It was such an eloquent intro to the podcast.
I'm all but a professional.
I mean, those speed cushions really get you sometimes.
It's okay. It's okay. South by Southwest is upon us.
Yay.
The sun is shining.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Thank the gods for the sun.
The markets are failing. The economy's taking a dump.
No, stop all of that, please, right now. I know. Me and Joe Irizarry from Barbecue, we were talking about that shit. We just had our heads in our hands the other day, looking at our investments, going, should we go to the bar?
Just let it ride. Let it ride. Yeah, it's a strange time to be alive, but Austin's going to forget about it for the next 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. I'm excited to see all the things being built around town.
I know, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'll see y'all at the Whataburger Art Museum.
Yeah, I read that they're doing free food samples. I don't know what that means.
Oh, is that the Wanderlust thing I sent you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just one day. I think it's on the Saturday.
Cool.
Yeah, I forgot. Something new on the menu. I forgot.
I always forget how, like, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, like, slap up posters in the final hour it is around here.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's always the, like, last 48 hours. And then it's everywhere.
Yeah, it goes nuts.
But, yeah, it's still kind of quiet.
It is kind of quiet.
Like, no activations being built just yet. Mm-mm. But then I bet you by tomorrow morning there's going to be like a whole exhibit that
all the little South by elves come in and build all the things.
Well, it was kind of cool. This big activation closest to us
Yeah.
had all the signage up.
Is that the museum one, Dubai?
Yeah,
or something?
Dubai Museum. And then as soon as they set it up, they took all the signage down. So now it's just a white tent, like until it's time, I guess.
Oh.
Let's practice and do all the work. And then take it down, and then do all the work
again. It was
again.
probably someone in marketing like me that was like, did all these things print right?
Yeah, it didn't line up.
Does it line up?
It's a quarter of an inch off at the bottom. Take it down.
Ugh.
Is that eye tiddled in the right location?
They could be delayed on it because the wind was so bad earlier this
that's
week.
a good shout.
You know?
It was so windy
It was
yesterday.
like, yeah, everything was coming down. So I
You
bet
might be
you they
right.
were like, oh shit, we've got to do it all through the night. And then there was that big dump of earth, like stuff.
Oh, yeah,
like soil.
There's a
or
big,
whatever.
right across from it, that open parking lot.
Yeah,
There's a big pile of dirt.
yeah. Well,
Like big.
it was 24 hours ago. It was a big pile of dirt. We should go back and see what it was. But
It's a cat box now.
The big pile of dirt for?
I don't know. I'm thinking it's probably Rivian going to probably stage their cars on it.
I don't
Probably
know
to look
why,
cool.
but when you said that, I thought you were talking about the dust in the air. Like there's a bit of earth, in the air.
I mean, on Tuesday it felt like Armageddon.
Yes.
I thought you were
Armageddon.
talking about, like, what is it, Saharan dust storms that come across
Yeah.
the pond?
Those, yeah.
Yeah. I was wondering why I was so sneezy yesterday.
Oh, man. It was rough. And then, of course, downtown with all the buildings, there was like wind tunnels.
Yeah. I just about swallowed a whole bottle of Zyrtec yesterday. I don't know what got up my snout, but I was struggling. I mean, that's enough to be allergic to right there.
Well, let's take a look at the local headlines. Amtrak has released an RFQ for a 240-mile Texas high-speed rail project. They are soliciting partners to help bring high-speed rail to the Lone Star State. The National Passenger Railroad Company is releasing their RFQ for firms between Dallas and Houston to build this new rail project. The hope is that they can get it done pretty quickly, but there's a lot going on. I'm just excited that Amtrak is wanting to come to the table. For the longest time, when we were trying to do rail projects in this region, they were kind of like walking around with their fingers in their ears, going, no.
Yeah.
So I'm glad they're back in the fold.
Do we know what's changed? Why they're motivated to seek this out?
I'm guessing money somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I
Money
guess that's what it
and-
comes down to. Yeah.
Sign of the times.
Because before the pushback from them was actually it was Union Pacific. Sorry, Amtrak, please become a member. It was Union Pacific that was being, and so we would, because they wanted to move freight, and it was more, they would make more money on moving
Yeah.
freight. But yeah, Amtrak is more people centric.
Well, I love Amtrak, and
Do
I've
you?
used Amtrak a million times
I've
when I
never
lived
had
up
it.
in New York and DC, and actually got the Amtrak train from New York down to Florida, Tampa.
What was that personnel like on that train?
I mean, I slept most of the way. It was pretty good. Like I love those trains.
Is it romanticized as you picture? Like
wouldn't
you
say
get a
it's
cute little
romanticized.
car.
No, but the seats are like really quite comfortable. Like I actually like living in the Northeast, using the Amtrak train between New York and DC was like really amazing.
Nice.
And,
Is it UP
yeah.
right here? The one that comes into Austin? Is that
It's over nearby.
is that UP or is that Amtrak?
It's Amtrak.
Yeah, I think it's
It is
Amtrak.
Amtrak,
Yeah.
right?
But that one goes to Chicago.
Yeah.
I think.
San Antonio to
wow,
Chicago.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
But it's horrific
Oh,
on the way back. Because if you can catch it early from its originating location, you can get somewhere relatively close in a
Yeah.
decent amount of time. But when it comes from Chicago, it yields to all the freight cars.
it takes about 3 weeks.
Just about. So, like, to catch the train from Austin to San Marcos, it's supposed to depart at 6:15. I don't think it ever arrives before 8.
Oh.
So you can't really plan your day.
Reminds me of like, there was a comedian that I used to listen to, Carrot Top.
I love Carrot Top. He had best brows.
He would talk. I saw him one day when I was in Orlando on my last trip there. It was very bizarre. He does a lot of roids, it looks like. A lot.
He's very vascular.
Very vascular.
I don't think I've seen him since Dennis the Menace.
And then he got on a little moped and drove away. But anyway, he was one of his bits that he does on the stand-up. He was talking about taking a Greyhound bus from show to show.
Oh,
He was
God.
just starting out, and he's like, the Greyhound station. The people who were in the Greyhound station, he was like, they are different. He's like, I wanted to just like walk over to the payphone and call America's Most Wanted and be like, I found them all.
Yes. I mean, well, yeah, you heard about the long, like, coast-to-coast Route 1 bus line in Canada where somebody was decapitated on a bus.
Decapitated.
Like, with a pocket knife.
How do you get?
How?
What, you
Like
got
a
to work.
Swiss Army knife. A
That's a long
passenger-
bus ride.
Some crazy with a pocket knife cut the head off of another passenger. En route.
That's insanity.
Yeah.
And did the bus driver just keep
You
going?
didn't hear about this story? Everybody Google it right now. It's wild.
Did not.
Now streaming on Netflix.
No, we're transitioning to a true crime podcast.
I'm down with that.
Man. But this is exciting stuff. We've only been talking about it for 3 decades.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. Transportation is all good. Speaking of transportation, Austin Uber users can now hail a driverless vehicle. Our friends at the ABJ have a full story, but Uber users in Austin can now book rides in driverless vehicles. The ride-hailing app has officially launched its partnership with Waymo, that funky little vehicle you see driving around town. Beginning March 4th, Uber users can be matched with a Waymo Jaguar I-Paced vehicle while booking an Uber X, Uber Green, Uber Comfort, or Uber whatever the hell. So, I don't know. You gonna do it? You gonna try it?
I'm going to try it, but I have heard a friend of mine in San Francisco has already done this with the Waymos. And apparently they start taking off before you're even buckled in. So we've also heard like they don't take turns with any kind of ease or comfort. So you just have to hold on.
You're just like plastered against
It's
the
like,
side
right
window.
turn, ah! Left turn, whoa!
That's why they call it Waymo.
Yeah, let's use that. Let's use that to get from Rainy Street back down to 4th Street during South by.
Yes. I wonder what the cost difference is. But it says you can.
You can book it now through your Uber app.
Okay, but hail it, like actually hail it like you hail a cab,
No.
or like you call it
I think that's
through the
a
app.
yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
You can e-hail it.
Right. Hail.
I don't know if I'll try. I mean, I guess I'll try it just for the novelty of it.
Oh, 100%. I'm going to have the camera going the whole time.
And
I do like to mess with it when it's in traffic, though. I'll act like I'm going to pull into its lane just to see what it does. And I will say it does stop.
Do you think it has like an AI? Like, I'm so curious now. The people that have like developed friendships with their AI app. Have you heard about?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I wonder if when you get in, if they're like,
Looking
"Hello,
at me.
how's it going?" Like,
Or you just have a
what's your
conversation
name?
with yourself in the car.
That's like, "What's your name?" And they're gonna be like, "Wayne." No.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We should. Okay. We should try.
Okay, we're doing it.
We should try it.
But if there's nobody in the driver's seat, can someone take that seat?
Right. Like, that's a question. Are you allowed to sit in the driver's seat? I don't know. I kind of want to.
I doubt it. Whenever you see people going around, they're sat in the passenger seat.
And why does
aren't
it
they?
have a
And
steering
it just
wheel?
looks so weird and awkward. Well, just in case.
I'm gonna try and open the
guess.
driver door.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
And I feel sorry
Challenge
for.
accepted.
I want to know what those Uber drivers and Lyft drivers think. You know, are they now feeling like they're being pushed out of their businesses?
Oh no.
It's kind of like the self-checkout at CVS.
Exactly. And
Which I like.
everywhere Else.
Well,
Well,
Get some free stuff. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I haven't tried it on the app yet, but I am curious. Like, I'll have to try it today. But like, if you're booking an Uber ride, like, I wonder if you can say
You can select
I would.
it.
Okay.
yeah.
Like, I would like a driver, please.
Yeah.
This ride.
Oh, I think. Well, no, I think it's labeled as like a Waymo.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you specifically ask for it when you hail said vehicle.
Well, those that are socially awkward are gonna love this.
Oh, that's a good point.
And I do appreciate the Uber drivers though. They're like, they have a questionnaire when you get in their car. Like, do you want to have a conversation, or do you want to ride in silence?
Like, I want the air on
if you
blast.
would like to talk to me, just say hey,
Yeah.
and you know that's me.
I do like that they're very accommodating for accessibility, because I've gotten into several Ubers where it tells you ahead of time your driver, has a differently abled, or they're going to sign to you.
Right.
I love those because it's a nice quiet ride.
Sure. that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, but we had an Uber driver once that was really feeling Lady Gaga.
Oh,
Do you remember that?
That was incredible.
Oh, and he did not seem like the type. Like, not even a
This
little
man
bit.
picked up a drunk Amy and Colton.
Oh no! Speak
from
for
an event.
yourself.
From an event. We were responsible. This man comes and picks us up and played exclusively Lady Gaga the whole ride.
Yeah, thick accent, definitely from abroad, just living his best life and jamming to some Gaga. we should have gotten his digits and like, hey, let's hang out.
Yeah, we should have.
Oh well.
well, we'll see. Coming to a theater near you. We'll find out. Continuing on our transportation theme today, CapMetro's secret fight to fix a broken fare system. They have struggled with their faulty fare payment system since upgrading back in 2003. The QR scanners would malfunction, lost revenue, customer frustration, delay fare collection. The situation escalated in March of last year when the entire fare system went offline, halting all processing. They were initially unaware, because who's going to tell them, of the full extent of the failure. By the time it was resolved in April, thousands of passengers were retroactively charged for past rides, causing some balances to go in the negative. It led to a surge in complaints, but they just recently switched over to I think their third app in the last 3 or 4 years that I have on my phone. So they warned their contractor, Siemens, which is the dumbest name of a company besides Dick's, and announced a new system launching March 1st, 2025. So Colton and I downloaded the app the other day. But it's called Umo,
Umo, yeah.
which has multiple transit systems that are already using it. So the upside is, at least if you download it to use it, A, you'll be able to use our transit system. But B, if you're traveling, chances are another major city is already using it too.
I will say I was not shocked to see that it had 2 out of 5 stars in the reviews. I was like, perfect.
This kind of drives me crazy with like the inter-transport system we have, like that I use from Lockhart. Where
I forget if that's called
so
carts or whatever.
it is, but they use one called like Journey, I think. And so now I have to have 2 apps.
I was going to say, it's not connected.
It never has been.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
But-
Well,
And And I warmly invite Siemens to become a member of the chamber.
Yes.
I think their name would be perfect.
I do
for
like
our
that.
group.
Yes, please give us all cellular devices as well.
I'll be right in touch.
That's right. I think it's a great name.
Chasing those Siemens.
Au contraire.
Oh, my Lord. My Lord. Well, switching over to our next fun facts with Fiona.
Okay, so I stuck with a South by Southwest theme for today's fun fact. And the festival began in 1987. And I was trying to find the first LGBTQ film that was screened at the festival. But it's challenging because of their limited archival records. But I did find a notable example. In 2007, a film called Itty Bitty Titty Committee
There.
Yeah.
premiered at South by Southwest, and they won the jury prize for Best Feature. So I just thought it'd be fun to say Itty Bitty Titty Committee
This is crazy.
on the pod.
IBTC Club.
Does anyone know this film?
Yes, I subscribe to the
Oh,
IBTC.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
I've never seen
You
it.
didn't know?
I don't go to a lot of the films though during South
wondered.
by.
Because looking it up, it sounded like it was a bit iconic. And I thought, oh gosh, I was meant to know about this. But it's a fun punk rock infused exploration of feminism, queer identity, and grassroots activism.
That's a deep cut.
It
Cult
sounded
classic.
like
Is that the titty
something we
bingo
need to
shirts
know.
that I see people wear? There's
Maybe.
like a rainbow
I think
shirt. that
titty
says
bingo is different.
Different.
Coming
all
from
my-
coming from Colton.
All my musician friends, I feel like, have a titty bingo. I feel like it's like a bar or like a something.
What's that? How do you play?
I don't know, but I'm here for it.
B9.
I don't know.
B9.
Between that and the other exhibit that we're going to, the ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
The ice cream.
The ice cream.
You can just go to HEB and get ice cream. I've never even been to that ice cream museum we have here in
It's
town.
not
It's
delivered
not
to you
delivered.
the same way.
It
It's
is
not?
delivered through a
Oh, I did see
A
that.
hole in the wall.
hole in the wall.
Yes.
A hole in a bathroom wall.
Yes.
Not a bathroom.
Well, okay, a toilet wall.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
It's
Amy,
just
you know.
no. I'm not going. That's it. I'm not going.
The segment not brought to you by Siemens.
See y'all there.
It's ice cream. I don't care how it's delivered.
Please get video
Yes,
of.
that's exactly.
Please get video.
Colton, you have to video Amy getting her ice cream through this
Sure.
hole.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh. All right. What do we have for our chamber has been around for 27 years. We have just under 500 business members, everybody from Apple all the way down to small mom and pop and pops, who are our latest new members this last week. What do you got for us?
Latest and greatest are Host Publications, welcome to the chamber, Rex Marketing and CX, and Ricky Waite, Psychotherapy and Consulting. Welcome to the chamber.
It's good to see you. Ricky was at the luncheon this week.
Yeah. I didn't even have a chance to approve his application before he showed up to a luncheon.
He was eager and beager. He did not wait, unlike his name.
Ricky did not wait. Yes. It was, the luncheon was good too. It was just a little different than what we normally have, so I enjoyed it.
If you are ever looking for any kind of person to do business with, please check out the member directory to find all of the hundreds of chamber members on there. It is more important, I think, in the current days that we are living in, to support members of diversity chambers of commerce
Yes.
year round.
And we were
Period.
talking about queer storytelling and the importance of branding and being authentic. And if you have a directory listing with us, I think it's a perfect opportunity for you to get in there and tell your story. So if you go onto the directory and you search your own company name and it doesn't look like a story is on there, you should fix that.
Yeah, you want your directory listing to be inviting. There's a great ways to add profiles, more information about you, links to your own website, photos of what you do or your business or the experience, but
That's right.
Even
Storytelling.
video content.
fancy.
Yeah. So Rachel today, who is sharing, owner of Pride Socks, go look at Pride Socks directory listing and get some inspo, please.
Amaze. All right, Colton, we got a gazillion events.
Hi, we're
Take
so
a-
busy.
Take a deep breath.
We're so busy. This Friday, today, March 7th at 7 p.m. is the 12th annual Big Queer Kickoff Party.
Outstanding.
Doors open at 7 p.m. and we will have networking out on the patio of Rain for an hour. And then DJs Kalu and Eric Styles will be
Pushing buttons.
yeah
What?
providing the beats.
Yeah,
Providing the beats.
they'll be disc jockeying.
Sweet.
Precisely.
It is a jam-packed event. It's a great way to also meet people who are in town, who are part of the community or support of the community. It's a great international crowd that shows up. It is a packed house. The photos from every year are just amazing. Don't have the homo FOMO.
And we'll have 2 drag queens performing from Austin, 2 of our very
Yay.
favorites, Violet Ward
Yes.
and Maeve Haven.
Oh, Maeve Haven. Hey,
It's
Austin.
Maeve Haven.
Hey, Austin, Texas. I love both of them. It's going to be a good night. Come hang out with us.
And Amy and I will be there late, making sure y'all are having a great time. Badges do have primary access to the event, but there will be a GA line too. Come hang out with us.
GAY line.
Stop. No.
Colton's like, shit, I got to rewrite all the signs.
And on Saturday, we have an official South by Southwest discussion on the power of intersectional queer storytelling at Gina's on Congress, moderated by Fiona Dawson.
We know her. We know her.
Yes. And speakers for this event include Nathan Mansky with I'm from Driftwood, digital executive producer Tamar Price, Deaf Austin Theaters Dr. Brian Cheslick, and Sam Rogers.
Sav with a V.
Oh, that was autocorrect. I'm sorry, Sav. From the Transgender Film Center. On March 25th, we will have our day at the Capitol with the Texas LGBTQ plus Chambers of Commerce. You can go on the website and register for that event now. We will have a reception the evening before and then spend all day between the Capitol and South by Southwest lobby.
Make your voices heard.
That's right. Also, I hope you're taking notes and listening to this podcast on a very slow speed because there's so much more.
Yes. On March 29th, we will be returning to Lockhart, Texas as part of our Small Town Big Pride program. Registration is open. You can meet us in Lockhart for free or register and ride the bus with us for $10.
Yes, so 3 people today are registering for the bus. So like
Girl, it might be full.
it might be full. So you need to jump on it.
But that will be a very fun event. We will enjoy some beverages on the bus on the way there. And then maybe a couple more at some businesses around Lockhart, do some shopping, support local LGBTQ plus and allied businesses in Lockhart.
So cute.
And then on March 31st, the Austin LGBT Chamber of Commerce is partnering with Equality Texas for a virtual event for Trans Day of Visibility.
Amazing.
Fiona, would you like to add anything about TDOV?
I will add a couple of quick things. I also want to give a shout out to Dezanu for sponsoring our South by panel with ASL and voice interpretation.
Amazing.
And then on March 31st, we have Transgender Day Visibility, and I'm very thrilled that we have Layla Island, who is in the film Transgender at War and in Love with her now husband. And that story talks about them serving as active duty trans service members when a ban was still in place. And now, of course, we have a new ban going into place. And this film came out 10 years ago. So it's very, very topical. Layla is a hoot. I can't wait for you all to meet her. She's amazing. And then partnering with Equality Texas. And so we have panelist Miriam Laskey from Equality Texas. She's the political director. And we have Sophia Sepulveda, who is field director. And then we have from our board, Eve Molnar from Scout, Seventh Scout. So we've got a really robust panel. And it's free to attend, complimentary. So all of you corporations that don't have plans for your TDOV, we got you covered. We've made an event for you. And then that evening we'll go to El Raval for a happy hour and a celebration.
Very
Yay.
nice. Very fun.
I'm exhausted already.
I know, and we threw a bunch at you at once.
I just saw, thank you, Colton. You've put the film on our website. That's amazing.
Yes.
So everyone, you can watch the film. It's only 13 minutes. You can watch it ahead of the event, or we'll screen it as well. But I highly encourage you to hear these stories of trans service members, because they're about to like potentially get kicked out and lose their jobs for no reason whatsoever.
Absolutely.
My hat's always off to
Insufferable.
anybody who has the courage to serve. Is not something that is in my DNA.
That's
I'm
right.
thankful for folks who step up, and we should treat our service folks better than we are.
I agree.
Correct.
On that happy note,
March is real busy, y'all.
a ton of things happening in March. Enjoy yourself at South by. Don't have too much fun. Be sure to check out all of our events online and join us wherever you get your podcasts on Friday. But I cannot thank you enough for hanging out with us. Be sure to follow the show. It helps our metrics. And if you love us, you know we love our metrics. I'm Tina Cannon. Join us next Friday. We'll see you.